Hey, it's the 9th of May, 2017. It's Tuesday. It's going to be a rainy day. Temperature's dropping a bit. I get to move a piano today. Moving pianos. It's my part-time job, according to my wife. Random Media has given me a Laserdisc today. Oh, yeah. The Mission. I have seen this. I've seen this more than once, I believe. We'll be watching the first half of it today. Robert De Niro, Jeremy Irons. Directed by Roland Jaffe. One of the best things about this film, despite the fact that it won the Best Academy Award for Best Cinematography, which is true, really gorgeous film to look at, but one of the best things about this film is the soundtrack by Ennio Morricone. It's mostly classical music, but some of it is just haunting when you combine it with the imagery and what the whole plot is about, which is, it's an interesting plot. I'll tell you about that later. But anyway, first half of The Mission with Robert De Niro and Jeremy Irons. So this is intermission number one for The Mission. Seen it before. It's good to see it again. I mean, this is one of those movies that once you see it and you want to see it again. It's not like, okay, I saw it once, I don't need to see it again. This one just gets better with age, primarily cinematography and the music. The score in this by Ennio Morricone is just really good. So another hour cycling away in South America for The Mission. Okay, the credits are about to roll here on The Mission. This is a great film. If I had children, I would require them to watch this every single year. It summarizes so much about the world and about human nature and greed and envy and various other things. In today's turbulent times with politics and world affairs, you can see it all happens here. I mean, you can see it's been going on forever. The idea of subjugation of people, and just the idea of religion and greed and infrastructure and how people with power subvert and just destroy those things that are naturally beautiful, all in the name of progress. But this is one of those rare films that the more I watch this, the better it gets, and the more it says to you, the more it means to you. And it's really poignant. It's really beautifully shot. The music is just tugs at your heart, and astounding film. It really is. And the fact that I've got a surround sound system in here now, this is the first time I've ever heard it with really good audio, and the frequency response of this Laserdisc is just so massive. I mean, it just shakes when the cannons go off, and the music just sounds so much better. But I'm looking at the credits here. I'm seeing if it says who the vicar is, who the guy is that makes all the decisions, because that's really what this movie is about. It says Jeremy Irons and Robert De Niro are the main stars, and they obviously are. But the third person in here is the vicar. He's like the bishop that comes and has to make the decisions of what's going to happen in the world. And he's really troubled in this movie. You can tell it's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But in the end, it's like I have to submit to the will of the higher power, and that's the king and the merchants and the capitalists, and not his religious beliefs. So it's a real torn dynamic there, and you really feel for the guy, because in the end you can see he's like, what have I done? I've done this and I had to do it, but why did I do it? History, it just repeats itself.